Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Wilshere hurtling down that right flank. Rice. Now it's Torres. Perez. That's a decent clearance. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Haaland. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Robert Pires is another outstanding attacking midfield talent, one of the finest of his generation.
Yeah, and pretty prolific for a wide player, actually. Gets his fair share of goals.
Yeah, he has a poetry in motion grace about his game and can truly conjure up some magical footwork.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ruben Dias. Passes short and sharp. Played into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Wilshere. De Bruyne. Palmer. That is good alertness. Rice. Wilshere. Ødegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a goal kick. And it's Perez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a good spell of possession. Can he finish? We've got a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He might be in here! Palmer. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Haaland. Rashford. Well, they can break here. Saka. That is a great pick out. Now it's Perez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Romero cuts out the pass. Saka. Palmer. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Rice. And it's Wilshere. Now it's Torres. Ødegaard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Rashford. He's looking to set free a runner. He's got the shot away! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's shifting through the gears here. Rice deals with that comfortably. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rice. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Saliba. And the shot's on here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what'll be quick... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's heaved it away. Rodri. For Palmer. Saka in acres of space out wide. Haaland.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rice. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's half-time here. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're underway again. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ødegaard. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Wilshere. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Ødegaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's through here. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. And they're back on the ball again. Had a shot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
De Bruyne. Saka has it in a wide position. Now the finish! effort, easing away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Gets his head to it! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Foden puts his foot on the gas. Foden has been caught there, it's a foul. Darren Fletcher. Palmer. Haaland.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And that's not going to reach. That is ended up in no man's land. Real chance. And De Bruyne! It's in! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
After 13 minutes is number 17, Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Somewhat off target. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. And they've got rid. Out for a throw. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get it through? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Fletcher.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Darren Fletcher. And here's Torres. He's Torres! And he's found the net! Manchester United are back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lewis Skelly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Rashford. Fernando Torres. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good-looking cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Palmer. Lewis Skelly. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? He's missed, but not by that far. No, that's been intercepted. Palmer. Now it's Torres. Oh, it's Salah! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri is there, and he can get that clear. Palmer stood up well to him there. Foden. Palmer. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Can he latch on to this?
Footballing width usually identified.
Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernando Torres. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now he's off and running. And it's De Bruyne. Nicely worked. Fletcher cuts out the pass. Guardiol. Palmer. Rodri. For Palmer.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Rashford. Well timed, excellent interception. De Bruyne. Foden. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Palmer. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 14, Marcus Rashford.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could
Please
still happen in this game.
Is only allowed in the area
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is...
There's the start of the second half.
Rashford.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. And he opts to go forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Guardiola. Now it's Torres. And it's Salah. Now it's Rashford. And he's certainly onside here. Saka. De Bruyne has found the net here, of course. He's in plenty of space here. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Rodri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Van Dijk. Lewis Skelly. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Foden, he's picked his way through, and he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rashford. Foden in with the challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's through and all alone! Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth quarter of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. De Bruyne. Haaland. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He won't be happy with that one.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ruben Dias. Palmer, who does have an assist to his name. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14.
Szoboszlai.
Number 24.
Lewis Skelly.
Coming on the field.
Defending of the
Number 6,
desperate variety.
Caicedo. Number 87. Number
They're up to
25,
5 corners now.
Akanji. Substitutions taking place.
And now they can clear their lines. They get a throw in. "75 minutes played. And here's Torres. And it's Fletcher. And here's Saka. Cleared without hesitation. Szoboszlai.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
In it comes. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. Haaland. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he's taking no chances there. He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, De Bruyne. Coming on
Caicedo.
to replace him is number 20, Bernardo Silva. Substitution in progress.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
It's a mighty effort! Decent enough try. Gakpo. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. The end of the game, reflections.
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody, and
can turn
welcome
either
to
way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Haaland succumbs to the pressure. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh no, he's got that wrong. It's a good run down the right. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. To open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
De Bruyne. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Plays it in low. Haaland. Saka. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Adams. He won't be happy with that one. That has been cut short. Well, he's done very well to take... Big chance! Oh, that is very close.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Robertson with a definite foul there. Alexander-Arnold, aim forwards. Now it's Haaland, and they're quick to get it back. Can he get away here? Haaland! That's a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. And they've got rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vardiol. Can he latch on to this? Rashford is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice interception, well timed.
Bruno Fernandes.
Goes in for the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bruno Fernandes.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Rashford.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And now they can clear their lines.
Ruben Dias.
Gets across to intercept that. Palmer. And that has been clubbed away. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. And here's Haaland. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Bruno Fernandes.
Referee's given a throw. Haaland is herring after that one. Van der Vaart. Konate gets over and intercepts. Adams makes the interception. That pass isn't the best. The final seconds now. Has a look and plays it forward. And smartly reclaimed. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's there to get it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Saka, and that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Palmer. Saka is in a really good position out wide. That's the throw. And they win it back again. Palmer. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Ruben Dias
calmly anticipates.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Out towards the flank. Rashford. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Palmer tries the cut back. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cantona. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And he's lifted it over.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So time for change,
De Bruyne.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Haaland! And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's a... Can he finish? And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Konate cuts out the pass. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias proves to... Oh no, what has happened here? Saka, Palmer, and he's intervened well there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Rashford. That's a little off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he was quick to react. Bernardo Silva. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Saka. He's picked his way through. Adams does really well there. He is strong. Konate gets a foot in here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is onto this. Floated up and over. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Cantona! It's in! With so little time left. Grandstand finish. And that really is so impressive. We have got ourselves a game here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold.
Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Konate gets it away.
Gently done.
Bernardo Silva. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Please look at the screen for information.
Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its
Hello,
own special
everybody, and
script.
welcome to today's
Moments like
match.
this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Foden. Fernando Torres! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it and he's there.
Freddie Ljungberg has to be one of the most versatile wingers we've ever seen, Peter. Whatever his role, he finds a route into the opposition's box, and he's an incessant worker.
He must then be remarkably fit.
That's really true. He's a specialist in making that elusive out-to-in run, which is so effective.
Ødegaard. Palmer. Played back in. Oh, well played, well played. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Saka. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Darren Fletcher. No goals as yet. Now Ødegaard. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
Oh, what a mistake! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rice. Ødegaard. Darren Fletcher. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Saka. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. Ødegaard purring through the gears. Haaland. And it's De Bruyne. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Foden. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ruben Dias. Now White. Ljungberg. Ødegaard. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 31 minutes is number 10, Fernando Torres.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Drogba in 8. And he'll shoot here. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Ljungberg. White picks it up out wide. Header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Now it's Saka. Palmer.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he put it away? It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Cucurella. Ljungberg. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saka. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Ødegaard. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Substitution.
The second half then, just getting going.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that has been cleared. Ljungberg. Konate with the clearance. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Saka! He scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And that was very necessary. Haaland! Haaland! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ljungberg.
The attendance for this match was
Kluivert.
72,306.
Foden. He's looking to set free a runner. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And it's played forward. Haaland. Saka has it in a wide position. In by Saka. Cucurella. Fernando Torres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Fernando Torres, great hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 13,
Palmer.
Ruben Diaz.
No, that's been intercepted.
Coming on the field, number 10, Rashford.
And it's Fletcher.
Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
And here's Haaland.
Kluivert.
Kluivert.
Substitution in progress.
Cleared without hesitation. Haaland. And he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And the header! And that's a real chance missed. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. There will be a throw-in. Now there's a fine ball. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Haaland, and he's had it nicked away. And they've got a throw. And he cuts out the supply. Merino. Kluivert. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Merino. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's really well cleared. And it's Bernardo Silva.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left is...
Shapes to shoot! Haaland gets flagged offside.
Kluivert.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmer.
Saka. Alexander-Arnold.
He's in plenty of space here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes of
Play,
added
and
time.
it is a goal kick. White. That's a throw. Cucurella. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Haaland. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. And here's Ribéry. It's a good spell of possession, this. Clips it so gently. Oh, perfectly measured that. Deftly away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dumfries. And here's Rabiot. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here...
Terrific header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Pass is just off target. Ribéry. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's had it nicked away. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Milan do have a chance to counter here. He's had it taken off him. Mkhitaryan. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Çalhanoğlu, Batistuta. Oh, that was vital. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Martinez. Mkhitaryan has a shot! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Çalhanoğlu! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Reinders, and here's Rafael Leao.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mkhitaryan looking to get on the end of this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Batistuta. Hernandez. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. He's picked his way through. That looks a good big header!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 31esimo minuto numero 25.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Stefan de Vrij. Rabiot. Dumfries. To Rabiot. Oh, and he's through the middle. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Sommer gets it away. Milan have it back and can go again. Dumfries. Oh, this is a terrific run. Batistuta. Good spot, he's seen the run. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. That's going to go a long way. Ribery.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mkhitaryan. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dumfries.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He gets big! It's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pavard with the clearance. Some resolute defending there. Xiao. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 14, viene sostituito con il numero 21.
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Walker.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ribery. Milan looking to pass their way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rafael, real chance! And he's there to get it away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Ribery. Goalkeeper's ball. Martinez. Arnautovic. Rafael Leao!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Serginho. And the pass is intercepted. Serginho. And it's Ribery. Martinez. That is a great pick out. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bastoni is there and he can pick it up. Stefan de Vrij. Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Fiddles it through. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Pavard makes the interception. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Rabiot. Ribery. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ribery. Batistuta. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's managed to get free. Picked out, can he put it away? Oh, split-second reaction.
Dumfries clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chukwueze. Chukwueze! Now, who's going to be first to... Has another go! Surely now, they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. That was a given. It always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, numero 10, lasciano il campo per il numero 11.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play. A case now of complete control. Rabiot. Chukwueze. And it's Walker. Passes short and sharp. Abraham. Now it's Abraham. Well, there's the clearance. Ball is over the line. And it's Walker. Now it's Batistuta. Bastoni. Batistuta. Oh, what a pass! And a shot! That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, good ball, and now the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He is through here! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Chukwueze. And he was alert to it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Batistuta.
Il quarto uomo
Dumfries.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. Ribery. And it's Batistuta. Ribery. Great ball, and he's in here. He's got the shot away! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.